Have you ever paused to truly experience the rhythm of your own breath? Not just the shallow movements that sustain physical life, but the depths of the inhalations and exhalations that connect you to every moment, every experience? I invite you to journey with me as we explore the power of breath, the bridge between life, spirit, and the infinite mysteries that lie within. This is not merely a technique or practice, but a gateway to transformation and transcendence. As you take a deep breath in, hold it for a moment, and then release it slowly. Do you sense the subtle release of tension, the fleeting glimpse of stillness within the storm of daily existence? We often think of breath as automatic, unconscious. But what if I told you that hidden within its rhythms is the key to breaking free from the chains of suffering and limitation? Close your eyes, if you're able, and listen to the air filling your lungs. Imagine that each breath carries with it the energy of life itself, pure potential waiting to be realized. I want you to ask yourself, what has your breath carried to this moment? What burdens, joys, sorrows, and hopes have been tethered to each breath you've taken? As we go deeper, it becomes evident that the breath is more than a biological process. It is a spiritual dance, a reminder of our connection to the world around us and within. When we consciously harness the breath, we are no longer at the mercy of our fears, anxieties, and doubts. We become aware. We become present. But this path is not without its challenges. To truly harness the breath, you must first confront the noise within, the incessant thoughts, the regrets of the past, the worries of the future. Now, imagine you are sitting in a quiet space, undisturbed, with only the sound of your breath. As each inhale flows in, it symbolizes a new beginning, an opportunity to reframe, to awaken. Each exhale is a letting go, a release of everything that no longer serves your journey. How often have we held on to things that weigh us down simply because we've forgotten the art of letting go? In ancient practices, breath has always been revered. The yogis of India called it prana, the life force. In Taoist traditions, it is qi, the energy that flows through all things. In every spiritual tradition, breath is seen as a sacred link, a lifeline connecting us to something far greater than ourselves. When you breathe consciously, you are communing with this ancient wisdom. You are part of an unbroken lineage of seekers who have sought truth, peace, and enlightenment through breath. But let us not be mistaken. Breathing consciously is not about escaping life. It is about fully inhabiting it. It is about embracing every part of yourself, every shadow and light with compassion and courage. When you harness the breath, you awaken the power to transform every moment into a sacred act of becoming. Ask yourself, when was the last time you truly lived, without fear, without hesitation? When was the last time you met the world with a breath of unwavering strength? Inhale deeply now. Feel the breath rise, filling you with energy and possibility. Hold it. Now release slowly. As you exhale, imagine yourself letting go of every doubt, every fear that has kept you small. There is a profound freedom in this act, a recognition that every breath is a new opportunity to begin again, to live again, to transcend what you thought was possible. But there is more to this journey. To harness the breath within you is to learn to still the mind. It is to sit with your thoughts without judgment, without resistance. Thoughts are like clouds. They come and go. But beneath them, like the sky itself, your breath remains, constant, unwavering. When you learn to anchor yourself in the breath, you realize that your true nature is as vast and boundless as the sky. There will be moments when the mind rebels, when thoughts seem louder than ever before. You may feel restless, frustrated, even fearful. This is part of the journey. It is the breath challenging you to go deeper, to confront what lies hidden within. The breath does not judge, it merely guides. With each breath, you are peeling away the layers, shedding what is false, and revealing the truth of who you are. Take another deep breath. Feel its power. With each breath, you are cultivating a reservoir of strength, resilience, and clarity. Imagine facing every challenge in life, not with fear, but with a calm and steady breath. Imagine bringing this presence into every interaction, every decision, every moment of joy and sorrow. This is the power of harnessing the breath within you. As you continue this journey, you will find that your breath has a rhythm unique to you. It is a reflection of your soul, your struggles, your triumphs. Learning to honor this rhythm is learning to honor yourself. And in doing so, you open the door to a life lived in alignment, in harmony. I ask you now, are you willing to take this journey? To breathe deeply, to confront your fears, to embrace your truth? The choice is yours. The breath is waiting. As we continue this journey of harnessing the breath within you, let us explore how conscious breathing transforms the shadows within. These shadows, the doubts, fears, regrets, and suppressed emotions, are part of who we are. They linger in the recesses of our mind and body, influencing every breath we take. By bringing them into the light of awareness, we invite healing and transformation. Close your eyes for a moment and take a slow, deep breath. Imagine that with each inhalation, you are drawing in light, a warm, healing light that fills every cell of your being. With each exhalation, you release the darkness, the weight of old wounds, and the burdens that have clung to you for so long. Feel this exchange. Breathe in light. Breathe out darkness. This simple act, repeated with intention, becomes a powerful tool for transformation. But why do these shadows exist? Why do they linger, sometimes even growing stronger when we try to ignore them? It is because every shadow was once a part of us, a response to pain, fear, or loss. These fragments of ourselves remain in the background, waiting to be acknowledged, to be understood. When we breathe consciously, we create space to face these aspects of ourselves with compassion and courage. Think of a time when fear gripped you so tightly that it felt like you couldn't breathe. In that moment, your breath became shallow, restricted. Fear and breath are intimately connected. When we confront our fears, we must first free the breath. Allow it to expand, to flow freely. Take a deep breath now. Feel the air fill your lungs, pushing against the barriers that fear has created. Hold it. Now, release it, slowly. Do you feel a bit lighter, a bit more open? Breath is both the battlefield and the healer. With every conscious breath, you are waging a gentle battle against the shadows within. But remember, this is not a war to be won with force. It is a journey of understanding, of integrating every part of yourself. Ask yourself, what shadows have I been afraid to face? What would it mean to embrace them with compassion rather than fear? In many spiritual traditions, breath is used as a form of meditation, a tool to quiet the mind and enter a state of deep awareness. But meditation is not about escaping reality. It is about becoming more deeply rooted in it. When you sit in stillness, breathing deeply, you may find that your mind resists. Thoughts arise, emotions surface. This is not a failure. It is the breath bringing your shadows into view. It is an invitation to sit with them, to listen. With each breath, you cultivate a space of stillness within, a sanctuary where you can observe your thoughts and feelings without being swept away. This is not easy. It requires patience, courage, and an open heart. But in this space, transformation happens. The breath becomes a bridge, connecting your conscious mind to the deeper layers of your being. It allows you to witness your pain, your joy, your fears, and your hopes with clarity and compassion. Now, let us go deeper. Imagine that you are standing at the edge of a vast ocean. Each wave represents a thought, an emotion, a memory. The waves may be calm, or they may be turbulent. You cannot control the waves, but you can choose how you respond to them. With each breath, you anchor yourself to the present moment. The waves come and go, but you remain steady, rooted in the breath. This is the power of conscious breathing. It allows you to navigate the storms of life with grace and resilience. Ask yourself, what waves have I been resisting? What would it feel like to let them pass, to observe without judgment, without attachment? The breath shows us that we are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions. We are the awareness beneath it all, the stillness that observes, the light that shines through the darkness. Take another deep breath. As you do, imagine that you are breathing in life itself, the energy, the wisdom, the love that flows through all things. With each exhalation, release what no longer serves you. Let it go. Feel the freedom in this act, the lightness that comes with letting go. In moments of doubt, of struggle, remember that the breath is always with you. It is a constant companion, a reminder of your connection to life and spirit. When you feel lost, overwhelmed, or afraid, return to the breath. Feel its rhythm, its power. Let it guide you back to yourself. This journey is not about perfection. It is about presence. It is about showing up, breath by breath, and embracing every part of yourself. The light and the shadow, the joy and the pain. With each breath, you become more whole, more alive. You step into your true power, the power to create, to transform, to transcend. Now I invite you to take one final deep breath in this moment. Feel its power, its potential. Hold it. Now release it slowly. As you exhale, imagine that you are letting go of everything that has held you back. Feel the freedom, the possibility that comes with each breath. Breath as the path to liberation, embracing life's highest potential. As we draw closer to the essence of harnessing the breath within, let us reflect on what it means to truly be liberated. Liberation is a concept that has fascinated spiritual seekers, philosophers, and even everyday people throughout history. But what does it mean to you? Is it freedom from fear, from the burdens of the past? Or perhaps it is the ability to live fully, without hesitation or regret? I invite you to breathe deeply as we explore this path to liberation. Each breath you take is a testament to life's fragility and its immense potential. In the moments when life feels heavy, when challenges seem insurmountable, the breath reminds us that we are still here, alive, capable, and filled with the possibility of change. But to use this potential, we must first understand what it is that binds us. Close your eyes and take a slow, deliberate breath. As you do, ask yourself, what holds me back from living my highest potential? Is it fear, doubt, the judgments of others? Each of these barriers is like a chain, restricting the flow of life's energy within you. But the breath has the power to break these chains. It is the key to your liberation, the force that can dissolve every limitation. To truly harness the breath, you must become aware of its flow throughout the day. Notice how your breath changes with your emotions, how it quickens with fear, slows with calm, and deepens with joy. By becoming aware of these changes, you can begin to guide the breath rather than being controlled by it. Take another deep breath now, and with it, imagine that you are reclaiming control over your life. Feel the power that comes with this awareness. In many ancient practices, breathwork is used not only for physical health, but for spiritual awakening. The breath is seen as a sacred tool, a means of connecting with the divine within and around us. When we breathe consciously, we tap into this sacred energy. We become vessels of light, capable of transforming ourselves and the world around us. But this path is not without challenges. The mind is like a restless monkey, constantly jumping from thought to thought. It resists stillness, fears the unknown, and clings to old patterns. To overcome this, we must use the breath as an anchor, a way to bring the mind back to the present moment, again and again. Each breath becomes a reminder that we are more than our thoughts, more than our fears. We are the awareness that observes, the presence that remains. Consider this. How often do you allow your mind to wander into the past, reliving old wounds and regrets, or into the future, worrying about what may or may not come? With each breath, you have the power to return to the present, to be fully alive here and now. This is the essence of liberation, to free yourself from the prisons of the past and future, and to live fully in the present. Take another deep breath. Feel the air entering your lungs, filling you with life. As you exhale, let go of the past, the future, and everything that weighs you down. Feel the freedom in this act, the liberation that comes from living in the moment. As you continue to breathe consciously, you may begin to notice a shift within yourself. Old patterns may surface: fear, doubt, resistance, but they are no longer in control. You have the breath as your ally, your guide. Each time a negative thought arises, take a deep breath and let it pass. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that observes them. With this awareness comes great power. The power to choose your thoughts, your actions, your life. You are no longer a prisoner of circumstance. You are the creator of your reality. Each breath you take is a reminder of this power, a reminder that you have the ability to shape your life, moment by moment, breath by breath. But true liberation is not just about freeing yourself. It is about using your freedom to serve others, to bring light and love into the world. When you harness the breath within you, you become a beacon of hope, a source of strength for those around you. Your presence, your energy, can uplift and inspire. This is the highest potential of the breath, to transform not only yourself, but the world around you. I invite you to reflect. How can you use your breath, your life, to serve a greater purpose? What gifts do you have to share with the world? Each breath is an opportunity to live with intention, to make a difference, to leave a legacy of love and light. Take a final deep breath with me now. As you inhale, imagine drawing in all the strength, wisdom, and love that life has to offer. Hold it. Now exhale, releasing everything that no longer serves you. Feel the liberation in this act. You are free. You are alive. You are the embodiment of life's highest potential. Thank you for joining me on this journey of breath and transformation. May each breath you take bring you closer to your true self and to the boundless possibilities that life has to offer.